What motivated me to attend college was my uncle. He always challenged me to do my best. Even at the age of 5, I was always challenged by him to always just succeed for the best. And the biggest challenge overall that he gave me was to go and get my master's degree. And it didn't matter what it was. He just wanted me to get my master's. So I'm never back down from a challenge, and I'm going to live up to it.
Jose, thank you.
Good afternoon, everyone. Good. My name is Jose. What motivated me to come to college was I come from Bronx, New York, and there's a lot of things occurring out in the streets of the world today. There's not too many positive influences out there, so I chose to be my own leader and take my own path and just become successful. And I came to OCC. I chose to come to OCC and got accepted to EOP. Thank the Lord for that. So after that, I used it. I used the programs. I used the resources, and I'm doing it with a 3.6 GPA. 3.6 GPA. In all honesty, I feel like the world just needs to change, and I would love to provide that change for my people, for the people around me, for the world around me, for my family. You know, I got brothers and sisters, my parents. But all of these things motivate me every single day. I wake up every morning with this in my mind. I just go for it. I just strive without stopping. You just gotta keep pushing. Strong, positively, with high energy. I stay away from the negative influences, and you'll become your own leader. And just move on.
Thanks so much for that, Jose. And we'll be hearing from Mr. Javon Greenhill.
Good afternoon. My motivation for coming to college was more so of being the first person in my family to receive my PhD as an English major. Just being how I am, just in case you guys haven't noticed, I'm a very, very competitive person. I compete at literally everything. My roommates have said I'm a bit childish because I see competition in everything. You know, but thank God for people like Mr. Hudson, you know, because at some point in time, anybody can compete, but it's about knowing how to compete, you know, and being around Mr. Hudson, he has taught me the proper ways and the appropriate ways as to approach the academic field and how to compete and get to that next level. So that's my motivation for coming to college.
Thank you so much. Mr. Legendo MuYa.
Well, I want to start off by saying good afternoon. And also, my father is my motivation. Being the caregiver for 13 years gave me the mind to proceed with education. Gave me the mind to proceed with my education, not only to place myself in a better position, but to be able to provide more care, financially speaking, to my siblings in Tanzania. Also, even though my father lost his ability of communicating due to his second stroke, even though my father lost his ability of communicating to his second stroke, he always states, soma, soma. That's in Kiswahili. English translation, it means read, read. In other words, study, study. To me, that's a green light, which indicates go and get it. And that's why I'm in college.
Thanks so much. And Ms. Michelle Worley's.
Good afternoon. My motivation is myself and my children. My children have seen me struggle through hardship, through adversity, through struggle, so many different things, and I want them to know that through those struggles you can succeed in life. For example, they see me become homeless through this whole process of being in school. When I got situated, I bounced back, started back school. I got sick, had 4 major surgeries in 1 year, had to learn how to walk all over again because I lost my ability to use both my legs. And I just thank God that they see me through this struggle and they see me get up and they see me keep going. So that's my motivation, to show them that through anything you go through, you can make it.
Thank you guys so much. Hopefully those words of motivation touch home for some of you individuals in the crowd. We actually have another question. Second question, what key service offered by the EOP will help you be successful during this semester? Actually, we're going to start off with this question with you again, Michelle.
My favorite thing about EOP is the tutoring. I love the tutoring center. It's a positive atmosphere. And Amanda helps me a lot, and I thank God for that. She's there when I need her. And I also use the strategics that I learned from my professors, and it's just a nice atmosphere. I really like the EOP center.
Thanks so much. Mr. Legenda MuYa.
Well, with me, I want to say the key service for me in EOP would be the counselors and the tutors. For example, I have been working with Tara, and to be honest, I can say with her assistance, I can sincerely say today is one of the reasons why I'm present. And also for the tutors, I would say Larry, he's a math tutor who has been helping me with my physics homework. And Amanda, English tutor, who has been working with me for PTA 101, which is Introduction to Physical Therapy. Overall, I just want to say, when in doubt, don't just leave it out, but find the necessary resources to make sure you aid yourself and excel.
Thank you so much. Mr. Javon Green.
The two programs that I appreciate the most offered by the EOP program would definitely have to be the tutoring program as well as the mentorship. The tutoring program, I would say, because knowing that, let's say for specific subjects like English, I can count on, guys like Mr. Patrick Shatter, Kyle Ray, I can count on their knowledge and knowing that they can have that superior knowledge in order to help me and put me in the, in the correct direction in order to succeed. And as far as the mentorship, guys like Mr. Patrick Shatter, Mr. Hudson, these are guys that have taken me under their wing. And even Mr. Jose Benjamin, who is a co-worker of mine, I tell him all the time, he's a role model for me, I pride myself on being a sponge. I'm willing to learn each and every day. And as an individual, in order to get to the next level, I've learned that you're never good enough. There's always something you can learn. You can always get better at something. So I pride myself on getting better each and every day, at every aspect of life.
Thanks so much, Mr. Green.
I want to say my favorite programs here at EOP is the tutoring, the counseling, and the director, Mr. Hudson. We have a great staff, and the students as well, EOP students. I interact with students here. I wish I could interact with every one of you much more, but I usually don't see, these faces commonly because we always in and out of class. But honestly, it's a great atmosphere in there. It's positive. I love it. Everybody's in there doing their work, and I just want to keep it going and keep it moving. This is my last semester here, so I would like to see more faces. Influence me, motivate me, enlighten me, as well as I will do too. And EOP is just a great service here for OCC students. Continue to move it.
Thanks so much. Tyler Preston.
I'd say the tutoring and the counseling is definitely probably the best services for me, because most people don't know I actually have a writing disability. Patrick and Kyle, when we go over my essays with me, they help me improve upon that, and that has been just such a great way of helping me. Also, the counseling, honestly, if it wasn't for EOP, I don't think I'd actually would have came to OCC and started my college life. I probably would have gone to boot camp and no one would ever know me. But EOP came, and just like everyone else, they took me under their wing. They helped me get started on the right track, and I'm keeping a good GPA right now. And honestly don't know what I'd do without them.
Thank you so much. We actually have one more question here for the panelists. And the last question, we actually start with you, Mr. Crosby. What is your secret for success for this semester?
My secret for success this semester is to use and to continue using all the resources that EOP has to offer